Hey Facebook and YouTube, bringing another update. It's Saturday, nice outside here, and I'm doing a little bit of collecting of firewood. You look over there, got a massive pile of wood that I just collected, and I'm breaking it up into smaller pieces as manageable for my fire stove. So show you what I got going on so far. Got a pile of really small ones. This is to get the fire going. Get a little bit of, well, see, we have a dryer here that I can get access to the lint. Lint takes a flame like a spark and goes it right up into flame perfectly. That's great tinder. If y'all ever want free tinder, like to take a good fire really quick, save your lint. It is priceless in a survival situation. But here's my smaller twigs. Then over here I got a little bit bigger. And there's a bunch of different sizes in here, but you know, pretty much this is my next step up. About the biggest size I have in here is this one right here, which is more or less about my thumb's width. I'm not going any bigger in this pile. And then I got some really thick stuff over here that's going to be fun breaking down. Now this one is give you a good perception. Here's 3 fingers. That's about how wide that is. I think that's the widest one I got. It's about 3 fingers wide. That's going to burn for a good minute, but I got to break it down to pieces like that. Probably, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe something like that. You know, no bigger than that because my wood burner ain't that big. Alright, well, fixing on breaking down some of the bigger pieces. And I got a fork in the tree. Right over here is where I've been snapping my bigger pieces at. You see how that folds down, it gets very tight. That's where you want to look for. I'll place you down over here. And let you check it out. If I get a good angle. Right there. So what you do is you wedge it in there. Grab it, pull it. 1. That one, gonna have to have the saw. Some of these bigger pieces, they're way too thick and way too hard for me to try to do that. I already tried one with a 3-finger width. It wasn't breaking, it was too hard. And that was a really long one, so I had a lot of leverage. I'm gonna have to break my saw out to that one, which is the one that's on the back of my machete. And that's not the best saw, but it is what it is. Hopefully, my axe that I have, that I brought with me, I gotta remake the handle, it's coming off. So hopefully one of these thicker pieces will be my new axe handle. And I'll show y'all a video on that, hopefully. Alright, well, I'm working on my axe handle right now with the backside. The little saw I got on the back of my machete. I cut off of the piece you're leaning on. This little piece right here. And now what I did was I took my saw again and I cut around the depth that I need. See that little groove? And I'm using my machete now and my axe to break it down smooth to that ledge. And then that's where I'm going to get the piece to go into there. And all I'm doing, a little bit of an angle, so I'm thinner on one side and thicker on the other. Placing my machete in there, taking my axe and beating it. Now once you get it started, the other thing you can do is just beat it to the ground. If I had a nice piece of wood, and save those drops, go right in the fire. If I had a nice thick piece of wood or a rock, which I got my rock over there, but it's got an angle on it, I'm going to keep an eye out for a nice thick flat rock to bring over to here for breaking down my wood, or a nice big stump, rather than a nice big stump. But so taking a little other piece that's broken down and using that, see if I get better angle on hitting it. Come a little further with it, get it in there. It's all loose again, about to fall off. And if that don't work, I can start taking my axe to it, my saw to it, which I can see where it's cracking. I need to saw in a little bit more right there. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Get it where I need it. This way it breaks evenly. Want to give that crack a place to stop at. With my foot, try to get a little bit of grip on there. Just a little more. Well, my boots ain't got no traction though. Almost there. Pretty smooth. Now, take my other knife and just carve it up into shape. I'll get back with y'all later.